For our color wheel, you will need one piece of paper, a pencil, crayons, and a Sharpie if you have one. Begin by writing your name in pencil and then turn your paper over to begin. So first, we will be drawing a circle about that big on your paper. So to help you, you might want to draw a dot at the top and then a dot at the bottom and then a dot on the left and a dot on the right. Then I will just connect these dots to make a circle. This is just one way that you can make a circle. It does not have to be perfect, but I'm using pencil so that I can kind of map out the shape that I want. Then when I'm ready, I will grab my Sharpie and outline the circle that I drew. I can always erase those other marks, so I put the lid on my Sharpie and then I'm going back and erasing my pencil marks. I'm also going to erase those dots because that was just there to help me plan. Alright, now with my Sharpie, I'm going to make a big X. So I make one diagonal line and another diagonal line. Then I'm going to draw one horizontal line. Okay, so now I should have 6 little triangles in my circle. Kind of reminds me of a pizza. Now it's time to color. You need your primary colors, so red, yellow, and blue. We're going to color one section and then skip a section. So that I remember where I'm going to color, I'm just gonna make one little mark. There's my red, then I skip to yellow, skip, and then blue, and then skip, and I'm back to red. All right, now it's time to color in the triangles with the color that you labeled. So I'm outlining the slice and then I'm actually going to color it in. Make sure to take your time on this. I'm going to speed up the video just for time's sake. When you are done, you're going to create your secondary colors. So first, we're going to mix red and yellow, and that is going to make orange. Okay, when we're mixing, you want to start with your lightest color. Yellow is the lightest color, so I'm outlining the slice, and then I'm going to color in the slice. I'm coloring in the whole thing, and then I'm going to layer with my darker color, which, because I'm mixing red and yellow, my darker color would be red. So I'll go on top of the yellow with red, and then when I'm done coloring with the red, maybe go back over it with yellow. Play with this until you get a combination that looks like orange. Some advice is to start with your lighter color because you can always make your colors darker, but you can't make them lighter. So when I add the red, I'm just adding a little bit, then going back over with yellow, and then maybe some more red. Keep mixing until you get the orange color that you like. All right, now grab your blue and yellow and you will mix those together to make green. So again, I'm doing my lightest color first, which is yellow, and then I'm going back over with the blue. Some advice is to color as light as you can because you could always layer it to be darker, but you can't erase. Take your blue and your red and you'll mix that together to create purple. So I'm starting with the red. That's actually a little lighter than blue. And then I'm layering on the blue because that is darker. Remember, just keep mixing until you get a purple that you like. Just keep mixing, and there you go. That's my color wheel. To spice up our color wheel, we're now going to decorate. You can turn this into a person, into an animal. You could just add a background if you would like, but I'm going to make my color wheel into a little girl. So I'm just gonna draw a little figure. You can follow along and draw what I am drawing, or you are free to make this however you would like. It does not have to be a person or an animal. It could simply just be a color wheel with a fun background. But I do want to challenge you to make this more than just a normal color wheel. Make it your own. I'm just drawing some lines in the background so that it looks like hills or a landscape. That will add some dimension to my drawing. And then I'm going to color. I'm just going to use crayon because I use crayon for my color wheel. But if you have other materials like markers or even paint and you get permission from an adult, you could use those mediums as well. Since we are making color wheels this week, I wanted to experiment with mixing colors in the background. So that's what I did. And then I also did some lines just to add some more details. And then I added a little rainbow dress on her. Now remember, you can make this however you want, as long as you practice mixing colors for your color wheel. Have fun!